Why, yes, it's getting that time of year again for the NFL. Playoffs, prediction, eliminations, clinching divisions. Well, we'll all figure that out today, tonight, whenever you guys all living under daylight time. Today, welcome to the ESPN NFL 2020 Playoff Machine. This is where you can predict all your games, and that's how you'll know who, and that's who you think will clinch what, and clinch their playoffs, and clinch what division. So, let's start it off with Tennessee and Baltimore. Ooh. Tennessee and Baltimore. I think Tennessee. Okay, let's see the records for both teams. Baltimore's 6-3. Tennessee's 6-3. Problem is, if Tennessee loses this game, they lose their division tie. But if Baltimore loses this game, they keep pace with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I will have to say that Tennessee takes that game, which moves Cleveland back into the 7th seed. Cleveland and Philadelphia, the NFC East versus the AFC North. Okay, I think we all know that Cleveland the last few decades has been one of those star-step moving, what you want to call it, teams. But I think Philadelphia gets it done. Houston, that's easy, New England. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Detroit, New Orleans, not Atlanta. Obviously my hometown Raiders, baby. Obviously, gotta get it done. The hometown Raiders. From Oakland to Los Angeles to Oakland to LV, we're a Raider, baby. Looks like Minnesota, Green Bay, the Chargers, the Dolphins. Now, the interesting one. The Brady and the Bucks versus Jared Goff and the Rams. Wait a second. What happens if Brady... Oh, what happens if LA... This is what I mean with the playoff predictions. You don't know what's going to happen. Your team loses a game, that just sets them so back. I think I'm going to go with LA Rams there. That's easy. Detroit, Washington, not a tie. Baltimore and Pittsburgh. I think we all know who's going to win that game. If you don't, then shame on you. So now, the Chargers and the Bills. That's obviously going to be the Bills. I don't see why they wouldn't be. The Cardinals versus the Patriots. Well, while the Patriots are 5-5 and the Cardinals are 6-4, so you only look at, oh my God, I would have to say the Cardinals win on that game. The Dolphins. Sorry, Jets fans, but you guys are going. Sorry, guys, but yeah, I think you guys get Trevor Lawrence if he even declares for the NFL. Something tells me he will, but I mean, it's Trevor Lawrence, so we don't know anymore. But sorry, Jets fans. Sorry, you guys have to go through this. Adam Gase. I think you guys should fire Adam Gase, to be honest. Let's see. Ooh, actually, yeah, because the Jets are 0-11 projected right now, so Cleveland obviously wins that matchup. Could they actually contain? Okay, Tennessee and Indianapolis. Tennessee, who ran out, I think it was Tennessee. One of those two teams ran off with the victory the other time. Actually, it was, I think it was Indiana. I think Tennessee gets a revenge game from there. Minnesota, obviously. Oh, my Raiders. The Saints. Oh, okay. Here's the game the Raiders need. Because as you see, the Raiders win. The Raiders, since they won that game, they need the Chiefs right here in the second seed to lose the game to the Bucks. Watch what happens if they lose the game to the Bucks. Boom! That gives the Raiders division. And that gives the Raiders the third seed and takes Kansas City down to the fifth seed. But if the Chiefs were to win, which I doubt they will, I mean, it's the Chiefs, or it's parading Gronk, so. The Bucks win. Chicago and Green Bay. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Good God. Sorry. Hold up. My bad. Technical difficulties. Anyways. Green Bay and Chicago. Now, two teams are destined for the NFC North. But Chicago, who has dropped its last 4 or 5 games, that's like huge though for Chicago. Because I guarantee you, if they don't win that game, somebody's head coaching job. Forget it. Green Bay. Shout out to you, Tom Grossi. I mean, now if you were to have Seattle and Eagles on Monday Night Football, oh God, who would you have? That's the issue. I don't know, who would you take? Because the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seahawks are about 2.5 to 3 games off one another, but I go with the Eagles. Because why not? Because I just think Seahawks are falling down a little bit. Okay. Baltimore, obviously, over the Cowboys. Dolphins, obviously, over the... Okay, here we go. The Raiders and the Jets. If y'all remember this game last year, at 1 o'clock on week 13, we lost to the Jets. And us Raider fans were not happy because we lost to the worst team. One of the worst teams in the league. And this time, I think we gained revenge because we got the speed and the athleticism to do it. So I think we get that win, which takes Kansas City down. Kansas City, I think they, as much as I hate them to, but, you know, we still lead the division as of right now, right here. Third seed Las Vegas AFC West champ wins the tiebreaker over Kansas City based on head-to-head win percentage, which is good because we're 4-0 in the division at this point in the predictions. So, now, Pittsburgh over Lot. Oh my God, I swear to God, if Washington pulls off the upset against Pittsburgh, that would be a game for everybody. God darn it. Now, Cleveland's looking pretty good right now. I'm surprised Cleveland's made it this far yet. Though, like I've said, remember what happened 2 years ago when Baker Mayfield's rookie year? They choked. But anyways. Detroit and Chicago. Two teams destined for a win. Let's see here. Oh. Ooh, that's close. Because if Chicago wins that game, they're all almost tied. And who's Minnesota face that week? Well, I guess that's a... Now, the only question is, if Detroit wins, they actually tie Minnesota again. But guarantee you Detroit will win because Detroit's actually looking pretty good this year, surprisingly. They're not being cursed yet. As I say that, they'll get cursed. Watch. My luck. Always my luck. I know it because I have that type of luck where I end up saying something and then I end up cursing somebody.
Stafford threw to Marvin Jones for 10 yards.
And yeah. Anyways, man, shout out to Detroit, man. That game winner field goal last Sunday to the Washington football team. Matt Prater's 15-yard field goal. That was crazy. I was on the edge of my seat for that game. That was crazy. Okay. Oh, Houston and Indiana. How stupid do you have to be to call Houston on that one? I mean, you would dang well know Houston's trying to thrive for a high draft pick so that they can get a new receiver. Because since Bill O'Brien doesn't know how to properly trade players. I'm going to trade DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson. David Johnson hasn't progressed in half his career in Arizona. So that was you wonder why they fired him. Now, Buffalo and San Francisco. A game that San Francisco must win in order to stay alive in the, just for the heck of it, San Francisco gets the win. No hate on Buffalo, but I understand they're a talented, explosive team. But San Francisco, when they get into the groove of things, they just start to rock teams. I mean, granted, it's been different this year because everything with their injuries and all that, keeping from winning a lot of games. But I feel like if they can get healthy again this season, I feel like they can really blow out teams again, like they did last season. I just feel like if they can get healthy again, they could blow out teams again. Now, Atlanta, no hate to Atlanta. I know you guys are having new coaching now since you fired Dan Quinn. But Atlanta, it's just not your time right now to be in the playoffs. I'm sorry. It's just no hate to Atlanta fans. Atlanta Falcons, you guys got a good quarterback in Matt Ryan. Got the best receiver in the league in Julio. But it's just, I don't see you guys making it this year until you guys can find a new coach and completely change the culture there. After that 23-8 loss, or 28-3 blown lead. No hate, Falcons fans. But anyways, LA Rams versus the Arizona Cardinals. And as of right now, these two look to be testing each other in the playoffs. Okay. Problem is, they're all three tied the same record. Well, I guess the loser of this game, either A, they lose a big spot in the playoff, or B, they lose a spot in the division. Now, if I was in that determination with the Raiders, I would take the loose spot in the playoffs because I would want to win the division. I mean, that's just me personally, but, teams nowadays, so. Anyways, I would take the Cardinals because they're just too well, the game you Cardinals fans need the Giants versus the Seahawks. Well, if you all know what happened when the Giants played the Bucks, Daniel Jones. Anyways, I think the Giants will get it done. I mean, actually, no, I think. I think the Giants will. No, I think the Seahawks will get that done. I mean, sorry, Giants fans, but it's just you guys are too banged up on the side of the ball right now, and you guys just got a new head coach this offseason, so But he's a pretty good coach, though. I mean, not gonna lie, he actually led the Giants over the victory over the Eagles, which I'm still pretty upset about that one because I had the Eagles winning that one. But as of right now, it's projected that the Giants will finish second place. That's a huge leap from a year ago. Jesus. The Chargers and the Patriots. Now, here's the section you get a little involved in. Because the Chargers, since this week 2, I believe, when they had that 8-point lead to Kansas City Chiefs and then blew it, went to overtime and lost by like 2 59-yard field goals. Now, they've been suffering issues. Their quarterback, Justin Herbert, has the only rookie quarterback to pass for 300 yards in every game. But they can't seem to get those wins. Now, New England, on the other hand, Cam Newton, who's having a terrible time throwing the football and still winning games somehow. But I really think the Chargers will get it done here. I mean, they'll find a way to win. Oh, the game I ran into. The Eagles versus the Packers. Okay, where do we start? The Packers are at home. Week 13. It's probably going to be cold as heck there. While the Eagles are searching for strive to keep the division in their hands. But if the Eagles lose this game, then they are steps closer to giving the Giants the division lead and settling for elimination. So if you're an Eagles fan, this is like a must-win game for you guys, especially after losing that game to the Giants. So if anything, the Eagles will win to keep their playoff hopes alive. I mean, it's just, I know Green Bay's probably going to win that game, but I don't know. New England versus LA Rams. Oh, boy. Oh, I think LA is going to get it done. Now, the game that if you're a Raider fan, you need Miami to win. Because then that just tells you that the Chiefs had no way of capitalizing this division. I mean, the Chiefs have fallen apart. And the Raiders, nobody thought going into the season the Vegas Raiders were gonna take the lead in the division if they win tomorrow night. Nobody thought going into the season they would do that. I mean, especially beating the Chiefs week 5, nobody thought that was gonna happen. Okay. Nobody thought that was gonna. Now, Cincinnati, the Cowboys and the Bengals. Let's see their records. The Bengals are 3-8-1, and the Cowboys are 2-10. Ooh. I had to go with Cincinnati here. I mean, after losing Dak to a dislocated ankle to the Giants, I feel like Dallas just needs to get out of the season. I mean, I mean, as a Cowboys fan, it probably hurts to see your franchise quarterback go down like that. I mean, not saying much because I've seen plenty of franchise quarterback Derek Carr's injuries, especially with that broken fibula if it's MVP season. But as a Raider fan, I feel you, Dallas. If any Cowboys fans are watching, I feel you because we've been in those spots before. But anyways, I think the Bengals get it done. Jacksonville and Tennessee. That's obviously Tennessee. Sorry, Jacksonville fans, but I just don't think Gardner Minshew's. I mean, you guys were so hyped around Gardner Minshew coming up this season. And after that one win to the Colts on opening day and then dropping a lot of games, winning one more game, dropping a lot more, you guys just having the ability and able to find your rhythm offensively. I mean, granted, the Jags, I think they said they still have one player from the 2017 AFC title game, Which, that's crazy. They have only one player left from that. No, correction. Miles Jack. That's their only player left from the title game. That's crazy to think how far they have, suffered since that title game against New England. But Bortles, the whole, oh my god. Actually, no, I think D.D. Westbrook's still with the team. I could be wrong. I don't pay attention that much to the Jags, but I think D.D. Westbrook's still with the team. I don't know. Giants versus the Cardinals. We'll check if D.D. Westbrook's with the team after we're done with all this. The Giants versus the Cardinals. Now, the Cardinals are surging for, looks to be like the second seed. But the Giants are surging to get even into the playoffs. So, I take the Giants on this one. Now, the Bears, obviously, the Texans, they're not that good anymore without DeAndre Hopkins, I've noticed this season. Deshaun Watson has been, granted, Deshaun Watson's your franchise quarterback, but ever since Bill O'Brien traded away your favorite, best target in DeAndre Hopkins, you guys just haven't been so efficient in the air this season like you usually are. Oh, Detroit and Green Bay, the game that Detroit must have to stay alive for the playoffs. Oh, man. Well, we all know Detroit's cursed last year. The whole PI, the whole, holding or pass interference, whatever, that costed them game, even though they didn't hold and do anything to cause that penalty. But, the rest will be finding somebody to screw the Lions over again. So, the Lions have had a pretty good season so far. Other than a couple of games. But I find the Lions, they found their running back in DeAndre Swift. Matthew Stafford, so far, has not gotten injured yet this season, I think. Like I said, I don't pay attention much to the Lions or a couple other teams, but from what I've heard, Matthew Stafford's actually looked pretty healthy this season. And from it, I think the Lions will get it done. Now, the Broncos and the Carolina Panthers. The Broncos, which are 3-9 projected, and the Panthers, which are also 3-9 projected. Oh, no, that's going to be a battle of the losing teams, I can already tell.
Jones for 10 yards from the 50.
Oh, okay. Now, you already know these two teams. This is probably going to be a low-scoring game. No offense, Bronco or Panther fans, but you can't outroll Teddy Bridgewater right now. So Teddy Bridgewater, ever since coming from New Orleans, 5-0 starter. Yes, granted, it can be tough your first year with a new team, but when he went to New Orleans, I think he was on there for 2 years before coming starter while Drew Brees' thumb was broken or whatever. He has really found his rhythm with Carolina a little bit. Now, Tampa Bay and Minnesota. The game that Minnesota must need to even stay a part of the playoffs in general. Stay a part of the division. So, I think sorry, Minnesota fans, but Tampa Bay is just, they're too underrated and just too good. The Raiders obviously take down the Colts, yada yada. The Seahawks, oh my god. If the Seahawks actually lose to the Jets, I will throw something. You're having a winless Jets team go to Seattle with Russell Wilson. Oh, this is just, it's been not a good season for the Jets. And people talked about the 2014 Oakland Raiders. Man, people got a lot of nerves to say, oh, we were the worst team, even though the Jets the Jets have blown leads. They blew a 10-point lead. And you're calling us the worst team from that year? Even though the Jets have had multiple chances to win, but could never get around to winning? Tells you how messed up people are nowadays. Now, as of right now, the Jets predicted to go 0-13. So, now the Chargers and the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, Lord. This game's going to have a lot of voodoo all over it. But, like I said, the Chargers look to be one game ahead of the Falcons right now. So, I take the Chargers to get it done. The Eagles versus the Saints. The game that the Eagles need to have in order to stay in. I choose the Eagles. Well, actually, correction, because the Saints are I think since they got Michael Thomas back, they've been right on the groove again, especially that 38-3 game when Antonio Brown's first game in the NFL. I mean, Blank Brown got into the NFL. San Francisco, obviously, over the Washington football team. Ever since that first game where Washington beat Philadelphia, they cannot find groove. I mean, granted, yes, Alex Smith came back. He's playing again. And now you guys have another beat-up quarterback with his gruesome leg injury. Man, Washington just cannot get over that. They are having back-to-back years of leg injuries. Well, no, correction. They've had 2 years of leg injuries. First Alex Smith and now Kyle Allen. You guys are cursed. I mean, now Buffalo and Pittsburgh. Well, Buffalo's going to come out hard in this game because Buffalo is trying to search for the AFC East, while Pittsburgh is trying to keep their basically perfect season alive. So, I mean, nobody can go perfect in this league. Wow, correction. 72 Dolphins. Almost 07-08 Patriots. Anyways. Now, Cleveland and Baltimore. The game that Cleveland needs to even stay a part of the playoff race. Which, it looks like, with the way Baltimore's been playing lately, especially that rain game to Pittsburgh or New England, I think Cleveland gets it done. And now, the Raiders obviously take on the Chargers Thursday night, which that'll be a victory either way. So I'll move us to 11-3 projected. Indianapolis Colts, boom. Detroit, boom. Buffalo, boom. Green Bay, boom, 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 boom. Wait, what? No. Okay, boom. Giants win that game, obviously. Chicago. Ooh, Minnesota, Chicago. Ooh. That's like a... But the only problem is Minnesota, I don't think they're going to get in. So I'm going to go Chicago, Tampa Bay, Eagles. Dang it. That's stupid. Now, New Orleans and KC. I think Drew Brees will coming back that week. And Michael Thomas is in that game. And that Saints defense, man, they're gonna have fun time. Well, I guess the Saints have pretty much beat the Chiefs, so that takes the Chiefs out of looks like if the Raiders get one more win here, that gives the Raiders a division title. I mean, granted, we have already locked the division in this prediction playoff format, but I always like to say one more win because I want to make sure it's one more win and not like what happened in 2016 when I thought we were going to take the division and Denver screwed us. And now San Francisco and Dallas, obviously San Francisco. Pittsburgh, how much I'm aiming for Joe Burrow, I'm pulling off Pittsburgh because I love Joe Burrow, don't get me wrong. I love him. But after LSU, he won the national title in LSU. It's not really his fault compared to the players because the defense just can't seem to get a rhythm anymore. Now, the Saints obviously take down the Vikings. I'm so confused. So wait, why is it the Browns lose this game? Oh. Oops. I've been looking at the wrong thing all this time. I keep thinking that... Oh my god, I'm so... Dang it. Okay. The Raiders obviously take down the Dolphins. I mean, wow. That was going to be a good one. The Broncos and the Chargers. Oh, Jesus. That one, if you all know what happened the first meeting between them when the Broncos got that, I think it was like that last second victory that basically beat them with 1 second left over the Chargers. I'm predicting the Chargers get revenge from that. Detroit versus Tampa. In a game that Detroit must win to not only tie the Packers, but have a chance of winning the NFC North. But if you're Tampa Bay, you're trying to you're trying to get a higher seed in the playoffs. So in this game, I would go with Detroit because I mean, it's Detroit. I mean, what else can you say? Tennessee, obviously, no. Okay, San Francisco over Arizona. Oops. Jesus. That would have been bad if I ended the recording too early. Okay. Anyways. Wait, which game was it? San Francisco and Arizona. 2 NFC West teams. Ooh. Oh, that's a run for the money right there. Arizona could blow their playoff streak. So, San Francisco, obviously. Baltimore. Indianapolis. I just realized something what I did. Take a look at the AFC first seed in the playoffs. Look at the second seed. Look who's one game off of Pittsburgh. I didn't realize. I just happened to realize that. Bengals over the Texans. I mean, Chicago. Yeah, right. Shoot, in that case, I wish freaking. I might. I mean, Calvin Ridley, Julio, Matt Ryan. I might go with the Chiefs on the Kansas City Chiefs. Carolina. Oh, that was a big game there. One that you're an LA Rams fan, you must win in order to stay alive in this division, which I think you guys get it done. Oh, god darn it, that's not what I meant to do. Eagles, but that's Eagles, obviously. Packers, I mean, whoa, wait a second here. Wait a second here. Buffalo, obviously, over New England. Okay, now, Week 17. The interesting week of the NFL, where the teams who are tied in the division figure out who's going to go who, figure out. Last week of the NFL gets really crazy. Okay, now, Buffalo, Miami. I mean, if I'm a freaking Raiders fan right now, I would choose hold up. Pittsburgh. Okay, we're good there. Okay, hold up. Okay. So as of right now, the AFC East champs, Buffalo. Boom, okay. No. Oh, that's I just realized if that were to actually happen, the third seed and the fifth seed would be battling out for what could be the division champion. And if you guys remember correctly, last year when the Seahawks matched the 49ers for the NFC West title, you all remember what happened there, the 1 yard line thing. Okay, so now here's a decisive question. If Buffalo wins, what does that do? How does it Buffalo wins? What does that do to Miami? That does nothing. So I go with Miami on this one. New England. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay. Baltimore. Ooh. I think personally, Pittsburgh rest their starters. But then there's the issue, because... No, wait, hold up. KC wins that game, but... Cleveland wins tiebreaker over Kansas City based on head-to-head, based on strength of victory. Wins tiebreaker over Miami based... Dang. Wow. Anyways. Tennessee and Houston. Tennessee, Indianapolis, the Giants, Eagles. The Eagles clinched the playoffs, so nothing bad there. The Giants were off a little bit, but, Oh, boy. That's... As much as... Oh. Wait, what does that do? Hold up. That doesn't do anything. So, Green Bay pretty much takes the division right then and there, so it doesn't really matter. The Saints. The Bucks. Now, the Raiders. What happens if they win this game? Oops. Then the Raiders bounce up to the number 1 seed, get the first round bye, the rest of their starters. That we could need. So the Raiders beat the Broncos. The Browns beat the Steelers. I guarantee you, if the Steelers lose that game and they had to settle for a wild card game, I guarantee you Mike Tomlin's gonna be mad. Cardinals versus the LA Rams. Jesus. If you're a Niners fan, you need... Oh. Actually, yeah, you need the Arizona Cardinals to win that game. Oh! Interesting. San Francisco wins that game, climbs up into the number 13. So, thank you guys for watching. This is... Oh, wait. One more thing. We're going to see D.D. Westbrook to where he's at now from the 2017 championship game. D.D. Not Desert... I almost typed in Desert Eagle. I don't think that would be YouTube appropriate. Yeah, he's still with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay, but anyways, thank you all for watching. This is what I think for playoff predictions. Granted, probably most of this won't happen, but it's still a run for the money. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace!